Today I'm doing something fun, I hope, for you. Well, it was fun for me. But I want to ask you a question. What if we just did what made us happy when we create? What if we decided to let go of the fear and let go of those voices and those things that have made us doubt our artistic ability, our creativity? What if we let go of all of those things and just had fun and played? And that's what I'm doing today. And that's what I'm going to share with you and how I got here in the video. So I'll let you enjoy my playtime and I'll see you in just a few minutes. Well, hello, my loves, and happy Sunday to you. So you have watched me play a little bit with my watercolors, and I have found this new love for watercolors, and I've tried it before, but this time is different because I really did a deeper dive, and we did that in the membership. And so you're probably going to see watercolors come into play more often in my work. And that kind of goes along with, so about probably a month and a half ago, or 2 months maybe now, I don't know. I started kind of playing with optional ways to do florals. And, you know, I used some soft pastels, and I'm just trying to do things differently, do something non-traditional. And something just really imaginative with my florals. So I started just kind of playing with my watercolor. And I got an idea, so then I turned on the camera and filmed what I was doing, just in case it might be something. And so then I stopped and kind of took a break and thought, okay, what am I going to do? And I thought, I'm going to just try and incorporate my floral stuff, watercolors, and overlay them with acrylic and just really kind of meander through both the watercolor and the acrylic and see what I think. And what I was reading really kind of said, yes, just go for it. Just whatever happens, happens. And that's really been my motto from the beginning of the year, because this is my year of adventure. So I'm going to try and really explore some florals over the next couple of months in between our challenge of using our collage paper and our palette, and in between remaking old pieces. I'm going to be doing both of those once a month too. And then in between, maybe I'll be doing the florals. It depends, unless some great idea strikes me, which we're entitled to do as artists. You know, when we see something new and shiny, we may get some great ideas, and we have to follow those ideas. So, and that will play back into what I share with you at the end. So let's take a look down here. So I have a 12 by 12 canvas out, and I cut up my florals. And by the way, the stencils that I used to make these and any other stencils that I may use in the background, those will be on sale. There's a lot of them. So it's a good springtime time to get some floral stencils. But look at how pretty they are. I'm in love with them. I love them. Some will start as the background, some will be maybe more foreground. I'm not exactly sure. Then, as I was going through some collage papers to see what maybe I would use for the background, I found this and I thought, ooh, that's really grungy. I could do some fun things over that. I thought, you know, I'm going to use this, and I'm gonna break tradition. And I'm not going to put any collage paper in the background, because I'm going to have plenty of collage paper for my florals. And see, even just saying that, I'm like, maybe. But I'm going to go for it. I'm going to create the background with just paint and some stencils and some mark making, and just kind of make it messy. That's what I'm thinking anyway. No papers. Then I will come in, I'll create somewhat of a table, come in and kind of create my bouquet of flowers. I want it to be non-traditional, and I want it to be bold. I will be using a lot of these colors, so I'm going to use some Prism Violet, some Quinacridone Magenta. This is, let's see, like this color here, I'm not exactly sure. I could introduce some cobalt blue in mix it and get a kind of a bluer purple, I mean. Olive green. I'm sure I'll throw in some teal. Dark teal, olive green. Sienna. So, where's my burnt sienna? Oh, right here. So some burnt sienna with probably some unbleached titanium, because look at this gorgeous color here. So that would be those two mixed, and probably, you know, of course, darks. And then, of course, I'll probably use some soft pastels. I will definitely be using gessos, black and white. I will, of course, be using my beloved raw umber. And that is what I know so far. I just did these on regular copy paper. I wanted them to be thin. I did not seal them, which I'm not sure how that will go, but they've soaked in quite a bit to the paper. So if they do smear, I'm going to go with it and let it be what it is. And just be in the moment and be really free. And I don't know what to expect. If anything, if this will be anything that I love, or maybe it will be a teaching lesson, and that is perfectly fine. Okay, so all the supplies will be listed on the blog, and the link to the blog is down below in the YouTube description box. Again, all the stencils that I used today will be on sale. What else do I need to tell you? I think that is it for now. Okay, so let me just read to you. So I'm reading from Radiant Rainbows. This is always such, every page just is so meaningful and can apply to my life on any given day. And I often will just do a flip open and say, okay. And this is the one that I opened to today, because I always refer to a book when I do my daily writing, daily journaling kind of thing. I just will read a little bit. Maybe it'll inspire me, maybe it won't. But this one says, it's titled Possibility. And it says, may your imagination be powerfully alive. May the beliefs that hold you back fade into the background and disappear completely. Wouldn't that be awesome? To have all those negative things, those voices, those fears that we have going on in here, just completely fade away. How free would we be to do the things that we love, that we want? Ah, that would be so great. You are the chooser. So it says, may the beliefs that hold you back fade into the background and disappear completely. You are the chooser, the decider. May you believe the best. Choose the best. May I can do this be your most potent prayer. It's like I need to recite this to myself every day. I need to have this on my mirror in the bathroom. I need to see it everywhere I go. Because for a person who lives in fear most of the time, because of anxiety or all those kinds of things, I have learned some really great tools through therapy and that kind of thing to manage that anxiety and that fear. But it's still kind of there. But man, I'm the chooser. And that's the one thing that I learned so many years ago, that I get to choose how I live every day. And some days I do a better job at choosing to be free than others. And that's being human. Nobody's perfect. But I want to remind you that you get to choose how you live your day, how you speak your words. You get to choose how you create. You get to choose how you show up here. And I want to I choose to show up here free from that fear, from those voices that say, what if this is nothing? Because it's everything. Being here is everything, no matter how it looks, no matter what people say. And most of the time, nobody even sees our stuff. I mean, I'm a different story because I'm doing this in front of you. But in general, we get to choose to just show up and shove those fears and those negative voices and all those kinds of things right out the door and shut it. And come here and just be yourself and create freely, no matter what happens. And that's one of the things that I continue to try to show you, model, encourage you to do, is that nothing ever has to be perfect. Although I finish a piece, and sometimes it's great and sometimes it's not, that doesn't have to be the way for you. This is a place for you to get inspiration and just go for it, however you do, shutting out all the fear. All right, my loves, I'm going to get to work on this whatever idea that I have going. And I hope it inspires you. I hope the words and the quote inspire you as well. I hope your Sunday is restful and peaceful. And I hope that you always, always know that you are